Hello, hi everybody. This is Scott Shikawa, and we are here with our TMT attorney
Yes.
Douglas Singh. Hey, Doug. First thing is happy holidays,
Thank you.
and with the happy holidays, it's also end of the year 2017. So, we haven't done a recap in a while, so we just thought we'd do maybe a year recap with the TMT project. A lot has gone on this year with the project, but at the same time, there's been a lot of momentum and progress made.
Yes.
So why don't we start from the beginning in 2017, where I think we're kind of in the midst of the contested case hearings in Hilo, and we can kind of take it from there. So,
Yes. So we started the year with the conclusion of the TIO's case as well as the university's case to award the permit. Okay. And Pueo as well. I should mention them. That following that, the interveners presented their case. So there's more witnesses and more evidence presented. That all concluded on March 1st, 2017. Okay. From there, a briefing schedule was set and briefs were submitted to Judge Amano. Okay. All of the briefs were submitted by early June. Okay. Judge Amano took all that information, all the arguments, came up with a decision in the last week of July. A very important decision. It was a recommendation to the land board that the board grant the permit.
and from there was a hearing held by the state land board, I believe, in
September,
mid-September
yes.
in Hilo, before the land board made a decision on the permit. How important was that hearing?
Very important because that was the last opportunity to influence the decision one way or the other. We, of course, were arguing that Judge Amano was right and that the permit should be granted. Okay. Interveners were pointing out a lot of errors, a lot of challenges that they had made during the course of the proceeding, and that the permit should not be granted. So, very important hearing.
And from there, the state land board did make a decision at the
Yes.
end of the month. So
At the end of September, they did come forth with a very comprehensive decision um, awarding the permit. Right.
how do you feel you guys did throughout the whole process? I mean, you guys, what points? And I know this is
Yes.
hard to do because there's many points you guys had to make, but if you could say it in a nutshell, what did
Yes.
you get
Yes.
across to try to make your argument
Okay.
heard and get the
So,
permit?
so first, I think we needed to present evidence that would allow the board to grant the permit. So we needed to meet the 8 criteria. We needed to satisfy all of the Hawaiian cultural access rights to the property and to the mauna, and we needed to show that those rights were not inhibited and would not be inhibited by the TMT project. And we were able to do that through the evidence and through the law, and that will stand us well on appeal.
Okay. Where do we go from here with the state Supreme Court appeal?
Well, the appeal has just been filed, so the record has been of all of the evidence been sent up to the appeal now. The court has come out, the Supreme Court has come out with a briefing schedule. That briefing schedule will run through early spring.
Okay.
Okay, and at which time all briefs will be submitted. Then they will set oral argument after that.
Of course, then the other issue that still has to be resolved is the consent to sublease.
Yes.
What's going to be needed for that?
Okay, what's needed is that it's fully briefed. It's up at the Supreme Court currently. The court needs to set oral argument on that appeal. Okay, and that will likely happen sometime next year.
So we still have two outstanding legal issues, but at the same time, for the year, as despite being a busy year, it's been a pretty productive year.
It's
Right?
been very productive, and
Yeah.
we feel very comfortable with where we stand today.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for taking the time. And thank you for all your efforts in, getting the permit. TMT does appreciate everything you've done. Want to wish everybody a safe and happy holidays. We'll be back sometime in the new year as things progress with the project and the case, and hope to see you then.